Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Hey, my friends, how are you? This is Thunder Rosa. And you guys are watching Tiger Claw Gaming. Stay tuned.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with Liv and Raquel.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Nia Jax. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Jordynne.
If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside. Hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making her way to the ring from Havana, Cuba, the Latina sensation, Mercedes Cruz.
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetype get close to the WWE Women's Championship, something rises up to get in her way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with her broken at Nia's feet.
There will be no escape from Nia Jax tonight.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Nia Jax. It's like she is personally insulted that the Archetype returned to WWE.
Nia erased any doubt how she felt when she smashed a light tube over the Archetype's head at Elimination Chamber. I have a feeling she's going to continue the assault tonight. Nia Jax looks ready to punch the Archetype and her ticket to WrestleMania.
Nia Jax annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did she challenge this woman to a match where she will be locked in a cell with her? It is madness.
That's not madness, Wade. That's courage. The Archetype will walk through hell to get back to the WWE Women's Championship. WrestleMania.
Nia says that is her spot, and she took out Roxanne Perez to take it. So I hope the Archetype get her revenge on her tonight.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Avoided any damage there.
Didn't go to plan for Jax. Delivers the cross body. Maybe not, maybe not. Pin broken up easily.
She wasted no time kicking out there.
She's out of it, guys. A quick reversal from her.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Nia Jax thinks she deserves the Archetype spot at WrestleMania. She's trying to take it from her. In hell, in a cell.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh! Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor let it up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Ooh.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. In the corner here.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Oh, nasty.
Clearly no love lost between these two with a display like that. She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg. Stomped into the ground.
From the top rope. Diving elbow drop.
Here comes a stomp, perhaps. Oh, no, just a little disrespect.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Just like that, sent out of the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Big impact. Turn Nia Jax around there.
Quick exchange of counters there.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Boom! Punch connects.
Oh my gosh! Uppercut connects. Oh, changing plans with that back elbow. Oh, ouch. Whoa, whoa, effective fist to get out of trouble.
She just took out the cell like a wrecking ball.
There is no coming back from that. She must be in excruciating pain.
Oh, yeah, here we go. She's climbing the cell.
She's looking like a woman possessed, scaling the cell here.
She's made it to the top of the cell, but I'm fairly certain she's not just there for the view.
Just as much carnage has taken place at the top of this demonic structure as it has inside it.
Caught the majority of that on the face, and now Nia is bleeding.
Got out of dodge that time.
Face, meet knee.
Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal.
Irish whip toward the edge.
Nia's hanging on.
Here comes the Archetype.
Whoa, look out, don't fall.
Nia setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Nia Jax and the Archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these women functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow, they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
She turns it around with the reversal. Oh, the knee directly into the face. Big rights and lefts in the corner, followed by a chop. Tuning up the band. It is time.
And Nia evades that, and she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Nice roll through. Sound the alarm. Here it comes.
And a devastating way to drop them back down.
Makes it
easy enough to put Jax away.
Oh, kick out at two.
She just refused to stay down.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2 count. What a performance and what a win.
Here is your winner, the Latina sensation, Mercedes Cruz.
The archetype just walked through hell, and now she's on the way to Jordynne Grace at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The archetype defeated Nia Jax in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. She does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a women's title match to make. So get out here, Jordynne Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the most dominant athlete of the 21st century, the juggernaut, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Jordynne Grace and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does she know?
Does who know what?
Does Jordynne know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why they'd pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad. Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night, Moreno and I got our shot at Liv and Raquel. Everything was falling into place. Until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Moreno's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, she turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. You see, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Jordynne Grace was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Nia Jax's ear? Me! Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman legend.
That's the champion, and she does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Jordynne, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting from her?
No. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make that call. I do.
Jordynne, I am your wise man. Listen to me. This woman...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company going to be Jordynne Grace or Roxanne Perez? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the Archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight, in front of a stadium full of people, is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his champion.
Your old school mind games aren't going to work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year, right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some lady who used to be somebody getting dropped on her head?
Or one of the best of all time, learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is that I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you are in for a rough night, because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror going to look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out, because tonight, your comeback is over.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Roxanne and Moreno, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Finally, you made it. Took you long enough.
Is this where you tell me again that if I were more of an underhanded rule breaker, I could have gotten back to Jordynne faster?
You do listen. Nah, it's too late. You made all those decisions already, and it got you here. Can't argue with success.
Wow. You're being uncharacteristically philosophical.
WrestleMania gets me that way. I was at the hotel playing some of the new MyRise, and all those branching choices got me thinking about all the points where things can change. Like, what if you told the fans to go to hell after you lost to Jordynne a year ago?
I do wonder how things might have been different. Would I be where I am right now?
Same. If only life were like a game. We could finish the mode, go back, and make different choices.
If only. Are you saying you regret something?
Absolutely not. I was talking about you, Archetype. You're about to go out there and get broken into by Jordynne Grace. You clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. All my decisions are golden. See ya.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
Story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Jordynne Grace?
Look, I'm choosing to believe that this past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. This is a new woman who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The Archetype looking to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Jordynne Grace steps out of the grandest stage of them all.
After everything Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Jordynne Grace here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Jordynne. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Women's Championship.
Jordynne Grace ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Havana, Cuba, the Latina sensation, Mercedes Cruz. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Jordynne and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Now, just a little disrespect, but I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
And a reversal by Jordynne. Clothesline after clothesline after clothesline after clothesline.
Uh-oh, big time clothesline, man.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. Roundhouse kick connects. Both wrists captured and pow! Grace's focus got rattled there.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
The WWE Women's Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Jordynne Grace is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Here we go. All the way down on the floor.
That was a bad ending.
Yeah, that might have changed his whole match.
Serious impact with the barricade.
Dangerous knee on the button. Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
A full court press being applied to Grace.
From the sky!
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the top of the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
Jordynne clearly wants a fight here.
Count out rule. No. Crashing to the floor.
Missing big there. Might have got a bit tangled in the ropes.
Didn't have it lined up. She's now paying for it. Natural selection. Bam! She flipped that attack around. She throws her back in.
Knocking a few teeth loose there, man.
These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
Yeah, man. But I don't see any reason to worry yet.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Uh-oh, tuning in off the band. It is time. Sweet chat music.
Well, they got the opponent set up. Wait a minute.
The air raid crash. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Cover.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new WWE Women's Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordynne Grace, well, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how could she forget all that inside with Heyman?
She's not forgetting. Better to keep your enemies closer.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.